I know, I know. You can't believe what is in front of your eyes right now. I am here. I wasn't lost in the space-time continuum. I wasn't being ripped apart in a black hole or lost in the shadow realm. I am here. I'm back. Before I get into where I've been and what I've been up to, I just want to say this video is technically a re-recording because yesterday I tried recording this exact same video, and for some reason when I plugged in my camera, all my audio got messed up. So I'll play a clip of that right here. But yeah, other than that, in life it's been pretty crazy. Not only have I been trying to keep up with all the Call of Duty news and the gaming news. Yeah, so basically if I didn't sound brain rotted enough, that definitely would have done it, or, you know, launch it over the edge. But we're back on some Modern Warfare 3 and I'm excited to get recording again. Also, our guest of honor, she's here once more, Lula, my little dog. There she is. She's like a routine guest now. She's always here. Alright, but getting over here onto Modern Warfare 3, as you guys can see, the events tab now is officially gone for the Gundam event. But as the title suggests, you guys know that I did not choke this gun this time. In my recording last night, I wound up unlocking this gun, I think, with only 10 hours left, and I was like right on the edge of it. If I like went to bed earlier that day, I would have woken up for work and not had time to get this gun. So finally I got it. I did not choke. We're redeeming the drastic fumble that was the last King Kong event. As you guys can see, here's the gun. I mean, it is super cool. My textures are kind of turned down, so I don't know if the rainbow looks any better with higher textures, but I mean, this thing is killer. Again, I'll probably never wind up using this LMG, but I mean, it is just so fun. It really matches like the Gundam show, which I actually did wind up starting to watch. I think I got through like the first 6 or 7 episodes, so it's a long rabbit hole of stuff to watch. But I mean, this really, they did some justice on this one. This thing is beautiful. Unfortunately, there's no tracers or anything like that, but I mean, hey, dude, I mean, you got a glowing futuristic rainbow gun. This thing is awesome. But since we finished with the Gundam event, we now can focus on the next 2 events. There's technically 3, but the next 2 main events. We have this critical countdown one, which I am almost all the way done. I think as I grind out the weapon master, I should be able to collect the rest of these. Not too much time left. I only got about a week, but we should be able to bang this out. And the Fallout collab coming soon, which I'm a little iffy about because I like the skins. They're not horrible, but I would have still preferred to see like some power armor or some ghouls or something else. But I do know that the camo for this is like a Nuka-Cola kind of camo. I don't know if it's animated or whatnot, but I believe it's just getting XP to unlock it, so I'm pretty excited for that as well. Black Ops 6 Woods challenges are a little iffy because I technically own the game on Game Pass and I've linked my Steam, my Activision, and my Xbox account, but for some reason it still didn't give me the skin. Same thing over on Twitter. I wound up using the hashtag and retweeting to get the cool calling card and emblem, and that wasn't on my account either, so I don't know what's going on with some of the Black Ops 6 stuff, but when time comes around I'll wind up actually buying this game. I wanted to try to get the Steelbook too, so maybe if the Steelbook actually does release in the US, I'll be able to buy that and then maybe use that code to get the wood skin. But until that time comes around, that challenge is there as well, and we'll focus on that when it happens. Also, if we come into the weekly challenges, I finished this one and the week 3 challenges earlier in the week, and then we almost got done with this one in the last video with the scuffed recording, so we got to make some progress on that. Week 4 just opened up where you can get the grenade launcher now, so hardcore is going to be even worse than it already is, but there's that. Yeah, I mean, outside of those events, not too much has really been happening in Modern Warfare 3. There's been a ton of Black Ops 6 leaks and like a bunch of extra information coming out from what I originally covered back in my Black Ops 6 video. I had a few people in the comments asking me if I was going to talk about it, and a few of my friends kind of saying like, hey, what are your thoughts on Black Ops 6? And truthfully, I was going to make a video and talk about it, but this happens every year where most of my videos are kind of just like me regurgitating what the community feels, because we have very similar thoughts on the Call of Duties. I think I already commented back on one of my early videos to GamerCat. I believe they were asking, you know, if I was going to talk about Black Ops 6, and I kind of just told them like, no, like all my thoughts are pretty much what everyone else has been thinking. So you know, I'm excited. That's the bare minimum of it. I'm excited, but I'm also worried, just as I am every year, because you know, the skill-based matchmaking, and I'll never know if it'll be fun again as much as it is outside of just grinding for challenges, but we'll have to see. I am very excited for zombies though. I'm hoping I can get a good PvE mode and get invested in the characters again, because that was always hard with operators. But other than that, I'm optimistic, but also a little scared. Now, getting into why I've been away, what I've been doing, you know, even though though there hasn't been too much going on in Modern Warfare 3, there's been a lot going on in the life of me. As I've talked about in some of my other videos, I was actually applying to a bunch of colleges, and I think I wound up saying that I got accepted into a college, which I did. And this college has been super cool, and I've been very passionate about trying to keep up with all the stuff that they have going on and trying to visit the college and all that. So they wound up having an acceptance day for transfer students, which I'm transferring into the college, so I had to go to that. That was mandatory, and they just had a bunch of other forms that were coming out and things that you had to sign up for and things that you had to register for, all leading up to the event and leading up to my semester in the fall. So overall, the last 2 weeks have just been me grinding a bunch of stuff out for college, but also grinding stuff out for my new job. So alongside my design gig with Goons, I actually wound up getting a graphic design job in a print shop. So yeah, now my job is kind of graphic designing in a print shop. Don't get me wrong, it's not full like creative graphic design. A lot of it is making designs or updating designs for print. Like a lot of people want business cards, postcards, magazines, books, calendars, that kind of thing. But it's been a nice little job. I can just kind of sit down, have a nice little 9 to 5, 5 days a week. And when I get home, I can record some YouTube videos. With that being said, that means I can actually record a bit more like frequently now. I just wasn't able to do it for those last 2 weeks because I was just in the middle of doing so much other stuff. Even recording this now, I do have a few graphic design projects that I got to finish up and some other things, but I have a lot more time now to do it, and my schedule is a little more regulated, which is pretty much what I wanted. Once I go back to college, I'm sure it'll be a bit different and I'll have to adapt from there, but overall, just for the summer now, we got a pretty good schedule going, and I'm very excited. Yeah, that's really about it when it comes to the whole mystery of where I've been. This definitely isn't the longest break that I've taken from YouTube. I mean, I've gone months without making YouTube videos just for like passion going away or not knowing what to upload and this, that, and the other. But even these last 2 weeks, they have felt like forever. And I think it's just because I got on a pretty decent, consistent YouTube uploading streak. Granted, I was only uploading like 2, maybe 3 times a week. Still, it was a lot more consistent than I used to do it. And honestly, I think now with my new schedule, I should be uploading anywhere from 3, maybe 4 times a week now. Ideally, I'd like to upload every day, but unfortunately sometimes like that just can't work out. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get on here and talk about a little bit where I've been, what I've been up to, kind of reintroducing myself to YouTube as I do every few months, and kind of talking about, what events are going to be coming out, what I'm going to be doing, and what I'm grinding for. Other than that, not too much to talk about. That was pretty much it. I've just been busy, but now I think I'm finally getting into a place where it's a little more mellow and I can finally, start recording and making some videos again. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for all the support. It's been amazing. We've had a few people in the comments now that are coming consistently and just talking, liking, and it means a lot. I'm seeing some people react on Twitter, when I talk about videos, so it really does mean a lot to me, and I thank you guys a ton. I'm gonna stop yapping here and thank you guys for watching another video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.